Hiya, Cosmic Cat here. Affirmations for the inner child. Let's get right into it. How's your inner child doing today? Feeling okay? He or she feeling all right down there? Been working through things. We've definitely been in the Libra season of balancing, and balancing is very difficult for many of us. So if you've been struggling with that, today is the final day for Libra, moving into Scorpio energy. You may already have been feeling Scorpio energy because, well, the moon is already transitioned into Scorpio. So if you have a strong placement with in the moon with Scorpio energy, you may have started feeling that already. October 22nd, it's about perfectionism. Okay, perfectionism. Ooh, that one is a big one. Today, I will allow my partner to be human. Because my parents were never there for me emotionally, I grew up with an insatiable desire for love and acceptance. My need led me to create an image of a person who could meet all my emotional needs. Unfortunately, my myth of the perfect partner has soured my intimate relationships. Because of it, I have neglected the task of taking responsibility for my own happiness. Today, I will allow my partner to be human. This does not mean I will submit to an abusive relationship. Giving my partner the freedom to be less than perfect is different than giving him or her the freedom to abuse me. Today, I will freely release my partner from the burden of meeting all of my emotional needs. Ooh, this one is a big doozy. Just perfectionism alone. If you have dealt with any imposter syndromes, perfectionism is one of them. And this is speaking about partner. So this is related to your intimate partner. But perfectionism runs deep in all areas of one's life if they struggle with it. Okay? Love and acceptance. So many people grow up with this image in their mind of their perfect person, of who it will be. And many definitely would go through this soured of intimate relationships because it's externally seeking someone else to fill your cup. It's externally seeking love and acceptance, when in fact it's meant for internally to accept love and acceptance within the heart and soul. So let's see here. Let's pull some cards also. Well, I recently looked this up about okay. All right, bear with me here just a second. Or just looking to see, because I think that it would be... Okay, Spirit's not letting this happen. It's an inflated sense of self-doubt is the gist of this. I was trying to find the different ways. But yeah, the different ways of the imposter syndromes, because there are so many. And we were looking them up and finding out. This happened a while back, so I'm trying to refresh my memory, and it's not easy to do through this new moon phase and all the transitions and changes going on. Have you been feeling that too? Look at that, the vow. The vow to allow your, not just your partner, but yourself too. Yourself too. The vow to commit to releasing perfectionism. Because it's not just releasing your partner from this. Yes, definitely, absolutely. Release your partner from the constraints of meeting all of your needs. At the same time, check it in your life. How has it been affecting you? How has perfectionism been disrupting and blocking you from reaching your goals? The vow, make that vow. You did make a vow to not have perfectionism in your life anymore. You made the vow to lose it for your inner peace. It's the vow, holding on tight. When you make a vow, you make a commitment, you make a devotion. So make that devotion to yourself. And if you have already, because someone here has definitely already done this, if you have already accomplished, share in the comments below any insight or how you managed, maybe anything that could help others or help you just release it, because sometimes that's, it's the process of learning. How do you learn? Some people learn hands-on, some people learn, but regardless, when you have thoughts in your mind, writing it down is the second step. It's also another way of releasing. It's the same holds truth with speaking. Some things were meant to be spoken and to release, other things were not. Maybe perhaps check with yourself to see, Spirit, what do you have for the inner child souls today regarding perfectionism? Oh, well, okay. Well, it looks like we have more than we could take. We're going to take this one. And, okay. I'll keep these off to the side. So something I did not get to share in the birthday reading, but I definitely want to share with you because it came up for today and it could be related to you as well. This green jasper I was guided to bring this to the readings today, and it heals and releases dis-ease and obsession. So if you feel like you're imbalanced in your heart chakra, if your digestive tract, your organs, or your upper torso has ailments, if you feel toxic at this time or you have inflammation, green jasper is a great healing stone for you. It balances out parts of your life that have become all important to the detriment of others. So if you are obsessed with someone at this time, working through an obsession, that's harming others, and you don't want to do it, get yourself a green jasper and keep it close with you. And also place it on your belly, Spirit says. That was a download that I just received. To get yourself green jasper and then place it on your upper abdomen. I mean, it literally says in the book, upper torso. It literally says it heals ailments of the upper torso, digestive tract, and purifying organs. So allow yourself to sit with some green jasper and release. Be willing to let go. If you are unhappy with your life, understand that it is your responsibility to be happy. It is your responsibility for your own happiness. Okay? Not anyone else's. They're not in your shoes. Kind of like that Tom Petty song. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to be me. They're not in your shoes. They don't know what you are experiencing. So many times others think that they know exactly who you are, and it's farthest from the truth. It's also not up to you to help them in any way, because that's their thoughts. You're meant to allow them to have their own thoughts, and for you, allow yourself to have your own thoughts. Every day we project our emotions, and others project their emotions onto us, like every day. So the more that you're able to be aware of this and to stay in your own aura space, to have yourself a boundary so that you are not constantly in a state of being that's chaotic or obsessing, is going to help you. All right. Well, you're definitely going straight toward, you are charging and heading forward. You are definitely charging and heading forward now at this point. What is it you're heading forward to? It looks like you're moving away from some rigidity, some authority figure, some part of yourself, actually. Yeah, that perfectionism. You're ready to tackle it. You're ready to end it. You're putting it to an end. You're going to use the sword, if you need to use the sword, to end the perfectionism in your world with your partner, in your world with your friends. Because that's the thing. The book does talk about, perfectionism and allowing someone else to be themselves, which is great. Again, at the same time, perfectionism is something deeply embedded and rooted into into children. By the time they're 9 years old, they're already understanding they already have learned how to communicate, how to be. And if perfectionism is one of those imposter syndromes or traits that you are taught at a young age, then it's definitely something that you repeat. And this is going to be wise, very helpful. It may not feel wonderful and happy at first, but it is going to definitely transform your life for the better. And so some of you are moving away from the rigidity to help you lose that perfectionism. Others of you are moving into it. You're moving into your energy that is able to help you speak direct and clear. In a way that's understood. And this is going to allow you to flourish. Your garden is going to flourish thereafter. Great success it's going to be very successful. So if you are struggling right now, if you're going through this process right now, allow yourself to let your partner be more free. No, it doesn't mean to allow them to abuse you. It's interesting that came up in this, because we actually talked about emotions in balancing in the birthday reading. So the Emperor is when you're in your intuition, you're following your gut guidance, you understand your responsibility, you know who you are now more than ever. You're making that vow and commitment to grab your inner peace. You're going to grab it, just like you're holding on to the commitment of the hands that you have put together is also, you're having all of the moon phases. Look at this, all new moons, and we just had a new moon moving right toward it, right toward the new moon with your inner peace. With the strength of a diamond. This speaks volumes for your stomach altogether, your sacral and your solar plexus. Make a vow for your health if your gut is sensitive. Listen to your gut and what your gut is asking of you. Be bold and brave enough to do it, Spirit says. Let's see what we have for the final card here. Answers within. Your answers are within. And you're going to get a lot more answers coming to you also with your transition of your energy. Allowing, realizing the perfectionism in your life. It's the first step. Shining the light on it, recognizing it's there, and still also honoring it. Like, I see you. I see now. I understand. And working with the energy to transform it. So, and also you can lift this up. You can give this energy up to the violet flame. There's many deities that you can call upon for help. But this card is clearly saying the answer is within you. It's within your heart. The love that you always wanted is within you. And you're meant to find your inner love for yourself. Same with the peace. You have to make the vow. You have to make the commitment. Gain that inner peace and the love. And by facing whatever comes your way. I mean, this is not a job that's easy. You know that it's going to be a place that you're going to need to go to with protection. In that perfectionism field, you need to protect yourself from the other thoughts in your mind. Allow your brain to surrender to opening up, to allow yourself to feel differently, to be differently. But you're going to definitely have answers come to you with the vow that you made. It's here, and it may already be around for you. I'm feeling guided to share with you that we have an angel card, a keeper of the light for the week. If you'd like to check that short video out, it may helpful to you, to someone out there, Spirit says. That's the message I have for you today. Have a very good, blessed, cosmic day. And tonight, remembering that you are of the light.